Perfect. Perfect.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music. And today it's going to be awesome because we finally get to see more Lil Peep. Everybody's asking about him, wants more of him. I do too, and it's finally time to do that. Toxic City is the name of the song. Who knows what's coming, but the vibe is good, and I always relax and chill out with Lil Peep. It can be dark sometimes, but it can be oh so good. So let's do this. Thank you so much for supporting Reaction Therapy, for being a part of this channel and the growth that it has and the family environment that it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you from Nick and I. We really appreciate that. Don't forget to check the links in the description of this video for our Patreon page. You get more content over there, more of Reaction Therapy, and we have merch, we have Discord server, all that stuff's there. And thank you also for spreading our message of mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. But without further ado, let's get into this. Here it goes. Lil Peep and Toxic City. Oh, here we go. Get in mood. Oh.
Let me go.
Search.
Ah, yes. Here it is. So sad when I hear some of these lyrics about it just being just despair and hopelessness and the last night, like just contemplating that. I mean, I like that in terms, I tell people all the time to, you know, live life as if you're not going to have much more life because you want to get the most out of life, relationships, experiences. But I hear some of these artists, especially the ones that aren't here anymore, and I hear that, you know, they go to the edge sometimes of like, what's the point of being in this life anymore? So I just can't help but go there with him. Here we go. Let's start it again because I want to hear it all.
Let me go.
Search.
Life in the background, up and down the mountain, then it's back to the flat ground. Hold me while I'm drowning. Tonight was my last night. I will keep on counting till the Reaper got a hold of me. Then I would take my last flight.
No.
Wherever did you go? I've been waiting for weeks. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but don't take it from me. So it seems every time that I die, I wake up. When it's time to meet my maker, I'll be ready for him.
I mean, look, this was pretty profound stuff, I think, from Lil Peep. I really appreciate the lyrics that he has. I appreciate the things that he says because I think he's brutally honest and I think he's telling you his life and what he's living through. And I can imagine the stories of how he grew up, how he got into music, how he became famous, how he handled that, how he was feeling at the end, all of that. And he's basically saying, look, man, every time I die, I wake up. It's like every time I'm just at the end, I'm done and it's over and I can't take it anymore. I just keep waking up. It's Groundhog's Day and I'm going through this again. And the sound is so good. I'm just bopping back and forth. It's perfect. So I love and appreciate that music. And then these lyrics, which I think a lot of people feel, you know, what's the point? And, you know, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make life any better anymore because it seems like it's all bad, you know, till the Reaper get a hold of me, man. And I'm taking my last flight. Like, he is ready at this point. Now, that doesn't have to mean like ready to just die. That just means I am ready to be done with this pain. I'm ready to get out of this misery. I'm ready to be finished with, you know, the stress, the anxiety, the stuff I've dealt with in life, and I'm ready to move on. But he said it so well. I think so. When he said, every time I die, I wake up. And then at the end, I'm ready to meet my maker. When it's time, I'm ready. Now, I want you to say that in a healthy way, not in an unhealthy way. Unhealthy is like, I just want to get out of here because I hate this and I want to end it all. The healthy way is, if today is my day, I'm ready to do what I need to do. Like, I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to just go to where my maker wants me to go. I'm ready. When God wants to take me, I'm ready to go. But not, I want to get away from this because it's so painful. Y'all, no.
Make it, but don't take it from me. So it seems every time that I die, I wake up. When it's time to meet my maker, I'll be ready for him. Got your glass slippers on, looking like you're Cinderella. Girl, what you sipping on? Room spinning like propellers. Boy, what you tripping on? How I made these pussy jealous.
He just goes into this other relationship stuff that, oh my gosh. Talking to a girl, little Cinderella there. Oh, the girl and the boy. It's the inevitable. Like, I think the drugs, the women, the lifestyle, the high living of just fast paced, intense is all what people get caught up in, I think, in this industry. And it's very hard to turn that off. So that's all that they have to go by of what's normal. Y'all, normal is stability, right? Balance keeps you stable. Stable routine, stable rest, stable exercise, all that good stuff. So just a little advice.
Boy, what you tripping on? How I made these pussy jealous. Watch your girl sing along. Say she want a acapella. I can give you what you want. Till my body in the mud.
Oh.
King of the focus one. Name a drug, I got the plug. Shorty say my house is haunted. I said I don't give a fuck. Something's watching over me. You see me smoke a million.
Yes. I mean, I really appreciate the way he put the song together, because even a guy like me can really like what I'm hearing. And so often I don't even have to hear the words specifically. I just like the vibe and the tone of the song, right? So when I stop and I look at the words, I'm like, oh, not really sure I should be advocating any of this, right? But I have to appreciate the scope of where he's from and what he's been through. I gotta hear these words again.
Something's watching over me. You see me smoke a million. Sean kicking, push, licking. He say he can fuck with me, fuck this and fuck with me. I'ma take your look with me, bitch. What the fuck it do? Team says dripping on the ones and the twos. Fuck your crew and fuck you too.
Oh yes, I love it. Please let me go back.
This and fuck with me. I'ma take your look with me, bitch. What the fuck it do? Team says dripping on the ones and the twos. Fuck your crew and fuck you too. Edge of the swamp, let the truck go through. Life in the background, up and down the mountain, then it's back to the flat ground. Hold me while I'm drowning. If tonight was my last night, I will keep.
It's so true when I hear, you're going life in the background, up and down the mountain, and then all of a sudden it's back to the flat ground. And when you consider mountains and then you consider flat ground, it's like, I live in very flat lands of Texas. And when I go to the mountains, I'm like, oh man, this is like a whole different story and perspective. And then I go back to the flatlands, like, oh man, this is like nothing compared to what people in the mountains have. It's a very different perspective. And they can be that way emotionally in life. Like you can have the mountains and the ups and the downs and the things, and then the flat land to me, of just plain. And it can be very hard to take. But to tolerate stability, consistency, normalcy, to not get into crazy stuff and to not get into crazy using and to not put your life in danger and to not get in relationships that are really toxic is hard to do in his world.
Up and down the mountain, then it's back to the flat ground. Hold me while I'm drowning.
Yep.
Tonight was my last night. I will keep on counting till the reaper got a hold of me. Then I would take my last flight. Wherever did you go? I've been waiting for weeks. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but don't take it from me. So it seems every time that I die, I wake up. When it's time to meet.
He says it all with, like, when he says, hold me while I'm drowning, I'm interpreting that as like, hold on to me while I'm drowning. Like, don't let me go all the way down, not hold me down while I'm drowning, but hold me while I'm drowning. That's how I hear it. I know Lil Peep fans will tell me exactly what he means or how it relates to you, which is great. But he really is contemplating this. I just keep thinking it's going to be the end, and it's okay if that's what I got to do, and that's what I got to do. But every time I die, I keep waking up. And so I got to keep living. I got to keep going through this. And it's a vicious cycle when you're emotionally not in a good place to live life in the same circle over and over.
Every time that I die, I wake up. When it's time to meet my maker, I'll be ready for him.
Yep. Yep. Those sounds, Lil Peep, Toxic City, that he puts in at the end is like, what is he saying? What's he doing? There's some sounds in there I can't figure out. But boy, the title says it all, right? Things that are toxic, and your life can be toxic, and you can live in toxic all the time, which is not healthy, and it creates more toxic. So the people you surround yourself with, the things you do, the things you put in your body, the things that you actually surround yourself with in life, very often equal how you're going to do in life. So if you're in healthy relationships, you're tending to have more healthy life. If you're in a healthy lifestyle, you're tending to have a more healthy life. So it's not that toxic is horrible all the time. Fast food's not horrible all the time, right? But if it's all the time, then it can be horrible all the time. So remember that with relationships and with life, that if you're feeling this way, get professional help, good help, not just any, but good, because that can help you see life from a different perspective, and that everything is not just whenever I die, just whatever. I just want to get out of this. Because I want to keep living so I can talk to people at reaction therapy that I never thought would have existed 6 months ago, to be able to spread hope and happiness and joy, and also the struggle and pain and grief and loss that we go through, just normal life. And we can be here for each other. That's the cool part of never knowing what's coming next, y'all. It is possible. So remember, it's not real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, please check the links in the description of this video. You deserve that help. And also, give me your feedback. Let me know about Lil Peep and what the story is behind this, because I don't know whether this is from a relationship or life experience that he's had. Let me know your thoughts and insight. Love to hear it. Check the links also for a Patreon page. You want to check that out. Discord server, merch, it's all there. But most of all, thank you for being a part of this channel. Nick and I are so grateful. And I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.